and speak in English.
English.
So that no problem. Whatever, however you know, that way you can speak so that you can improve your English. Don't worry, just
Sir,
speak.
sir, എനിക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ പറയാൻ
No,
പറ്റും
you
തോന്നുന്നില്ല.
just speak the way you know. You know English, start speaking. That's how you will improve. Let me not repeat. You just start speaking in English. Any mistake, grammar mistake, no problem. Just don't worry, just speak. Yeah.
Okay. I prepared about the revolt of 1857.
Yeah.
To India for trade. Then later,
Yeah.
they
Which year?
made.
Which year they came?
They came.
See, Britishers came to India. So two questions will come. When did they come? Where did they come? Which place?
Okay.
See, this is how you should learn. You should ask yourself. So Britishers came to first which place?
First Portuguese.
No, British. See, we are not talking about the Britishers only now. So don't mix. Britishers came to India, like East India Company.
Okay.
So where did they come from? They came from Britain. Okay. So which year? They came to, see, when British they come, Bombay was not very big. The first city was Surat. Surat is above Gujarat. Gujarat coast is called Surat coast. So they came to Surat. From Karachi, from Europe, when you come, you have to cross Pakistan. Europe is in the west. So from west when they come, they came through Karachi, below Karachi. Karachi port is very big. That is in Pakistan. Next port is Surat. So they came to Surat in 1608. See, therefore you should know geography. So how do you know geography? When you speak about Britishers came, what you should do? British. That means they must have come from London, say. So I have to find out London, UK, and from there they came to India. India is, say they came to Surat in Gujarat. Okay. So what you should do is, you must get the map of, this is UK. You get the UK map. Because today it is very simple. Get the UK map. Then see, they must have come and we are in India. Okay.
Okay.
So they crossed. They must have come down like this and then came and then reached up to Gujarat coast. Fine? Yeah. Then
Later, they made India as their colony, and the aim transferred to make profit only.
They came in search of actually spices. They came as traders, business people. India was very famous for spice, silk, and cotton, and such things. So they came to buy that and then sell. Before that, as you said, many people came. Portugals came, Dutch came, Mughals came. Mughals is 1300. So what you should do? You draw a line, take a book, draw a line, and then write 1806, 1608, 1608. Britishers came. So when Mughals came, when was Dutch, when was Portuguese, all these year by year you write and make a page so that that picture will be in front of you. So you will remember, oh, this year, before that, 100 years before that, 200 years before that. All that will be in your picture. The picture is more important. And similarly, 1608 they came. They came in August actually. And they left in August 1947. So immediately calculate 1947 minus 1608. So 340 years they were here. So you will remember the year. How do you remember 1608? Because 350 years, 40 years. 340, 1947 minus 340. It will become 1608. That's how you remember things. Yeah.
When there are many policies irritates Indian people. Farmers, artisans, Muslims, Hindus, everyone irritated by their policies. Then there are many causes for the revolt of 1857. The first cause is military cause. The first one is overseas deployment. There was a Hindu people believed that if they cross the sea, then their religion will spoil.
Yeah.
So they thought Britishers want to destroy their religion. That's why they
They took them to different, crossing the sea, they took them to a different land.
So can in Kannada?
No, see, that is the reason they took them to a different land, crossing the river, so that the religious faith is disturbed.
Hello, sir.
The religious faith is disturbed by taking them, crossing the land. That is what has happened. That happened in 1857. So Indian, the revolution, and that year was 1857. 1857. Yeah, good enough. Continue. So 1857. So after that 90 years. Again, before independence, 90 years before that. 1857. 1857 plus 90 will be 1947. Correct. So you remember, this way you should remember.
Okay, sir. The military cause was the first reason. The first one is overseas deployment.
Yeah.
Hindus believed that if they cross sea, then their religion will destroy.
Yeah.
Other colonies.
Yeah.
Then Hindu soldiers thought that their religion will destroy. Then if European soldiers were appointed in other colonies, their salary was high. But if Hindu soldiers, their salary not high, then they thought their religion also will spoil. Then salary also very low.
Yeah.
And the second reason is different salary at equal rank. If a British and Indian equal rank, but their salary was different.
Yeah, the word can be, one single word can be, there was disparity. Difference in payment is called disparity. They were not equal. They were considered different level. Yeah.
Yes.
Disparity was there.
Disparity.
Yeah.
The third one is Indian rank was only Subedar, but British soldiers getting promotions, but Indian soldiers not getting any promotion. They're only in Subedar post. The second was political cause. Political cause was mainly about British policies. The first policy was Doctrine of Lapse of Dalhousie. Doctrine of Lapse means if a king not have his own son, then their state going under British. If any adopted son is there, no right to being a king. So, under Doctrine of Lapse, British got Satara, Sambalpur, Udaipur, Nagpur, Jhansi, these states. The second one was subsidiary alliance of LSE. A subsidiary alliance means if any state signed subsidiary alliance, British will protect their state, but they should give British to free trade permission in their state. The Nizam of Hyderabad was the first one who signed subsidiary alliance.
Yeah, that was actually a big change which happened because of Dalhousie. Because he was Governor General. Up to which year?
1853.
No. He was only Governor General up to 1805. 1798 to 1805 was Dalhousie's period. Okay. And there was the East India Company. That time it was East India Company. See, it was not British started ruling. You must understand 1800 British did not start ruling. They wanted to rule, but they then said, you give us trade permission, then we will become your safeguarding army, will be in our control. So understand, it cannot be 1853 at the end of the Britishers. It was much before that. Just now you said 19 years back, people were soldiers, they were transported from India. But before that is Dalhousie was not a military person. He was actually a Governor General for India for all the trade and changes, slowly making India the colony. So he made India a great colony. Therefore, British India Company's representation for all the princely states. Otherwise, they don't, if Britishers are ruling, why they want permission? So it should become before that. So logically think, don't become just read the sentence. When you read the sentence, think like this. Then your knowledge will become strong. You will never forget this. Okay. And his term was almost 7 years. So 1798 to 1805. So this also you should write down. Write a line. Write there, Dalhousie from this year to this year. Then you will not forget because graph is in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you able to understand, Swati Ray? How should you learn? I am not teaching you history. You are teaching me history, but I am telling you how to make this to remember. how to convert your knowledge into graph, picture, write, so that you feel happy. Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And question should come. Immediately Dalhousie, which year to which year? What was his position? Okay. So how many years back was Dalhousie?
18 minus 18 0 into Sir, 1805 is
175 years back.
yes, sir. Oh,
Simple, no?
yes, sir.
Now you know how to remember. 175 years back you took birth, Dalhousie went. But then he was Governor General. So next question, who are the biggest Governor General? Who was the last one? Who was the first one? These questions should come. So when you get this question, immediately search for that information. Who was the first Governor General? Who was the last Governor General? After Governor General, did India become directly Prime Minister, President, or somebody else was there? Who to rule? Who was the ruler? Election has to happen to get a Prime Minister. President came 1950 only. So between that, who ruled India? These questions should come. Have you heard about Rajagopalachari?
Yes.
Who was that?
The first Indian governor, Indian.
Yeah, now you know. Now you know. You see. So ask this question, which year to which year? Now when you study, you will enjoy. Oh, I know, I got some information. So you will feel happy. This question should come, then it becomes easier. Otherwise, don't learn, oh, Rajagopalachari was the first Governor General. Then I will ask question, who was the first Governor General in the British time? Who was the last in the British time? And what are the different changes they made? So now you remember, Dalhousie made a change. What is that change called?
Dalhousie made. So I can't tell him. Dalhousie made the whole changes. He make a very good, very strong foundation for British.
Yes.
That is.
Yeah. And what was the agreement he signed with Hyderabad Nizam?
Doctrine of Lapse. Doctrine of Lapse.
Doctrine of?
Sir, that one is endlessly subsidiary alliance.
See, now you only read but you forgot, right?
Sorry, sir.
Subsidiary.
English is very confusing always.
No. Don't tell that it is confusing. I don't know. All that you forget. Don't tell you don't know, you cannot do. Assume you are asked to jump. From one side you have to jump to the other side. You keep on telling I cannot jump. You can never jump. You tell I am going to jump. Let me fall. No problem. Then you will jump. So when you talk to me, don't use the word I don't know. Don't tell I cannot. I know you are not a history professor. Okay. So you are ready to learn. See, what I liked in Swati Ray is, Swati Ray does not know me. Somebody from somewhere told about me and you contacted me. Correct?
Yes.
And that is how we discussed. And then you wanted to learn. So my job is to make you to learn. I cannot teach you. I can only tell you how to learn. So you have to learn. Nobody can teach anybody. Nobody can teach anybody anything. So all the classes are useless. I can only teach you how to learn so that you will learn yourself. So you have to read. You studied English for long years.
Yes.
A small child 1 year cannot speak English. Cannot speak their mother tongue also. Neither Kannada Bharate nor Malayalam can speak. Malayalam arilla, Kannada arilla. But then age 1 to age 3, in that 2 years, they pick up a language, they can speak to anybody. 3-year child will speak language, right? So age 1 to age 3, in 2 years, somebody can learn a language. Swati Ray can learn English in 10 days. So don't tell, I don't know, I cannot. You have not, see, you spoke nicely. But you don't know that you are speaking. You never spoke to somebody. Because you kept on telling, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Now, no. You should tell that I know English, I am going to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, sir. Yes.
No, sir.
Can,
Dr. TPS.
okay.
Why, sir? Sir was a title given by Britishers to their colony people.
Okay.
Sir C.V. Raman. Sir Isaac Newton.
Yes.
Sir Ravindranath Tagore.
Yes.
But you will never hear Sir Vivekananda.
Yes.
Nobody will tell Sir Mahatma Gandhi.
Yes.
Why? Because they don't want this sir title. They told the Britishers, don't call me sir, I am not your sir. I don't want anybody to call me as sir. Okay, when you talk to your doctor, you should call him doctor only, right?
Yes.
Doctor, please come here. Will you say, sir, you come here?
No.
No. So he has a doctor. I am also a doctor. So how should I be addressed?
Doctor.
Doctor. If Swati is doctor, I will call Dr. Swati. If Swati is not, I will call you as Swati only. So you can call anybody by name. Because their name is a bigger title given by their father and mother. Whatever age they are, you can call by their name. Even elderly people, you can call them by name. No problem.
But everyone
No,
can't understand.
they should understand. Like this only you should tell them. We are teachers. We are to teach many people, right?
Yes.
Our job is to tell them. Mahatma Gandhi did not take sir. Tagore took sir. Therefore, he got Nobel Prize.
Yes.
Mahatma Gandhi did not take sir because that time everybody was, the title was given by Britishers only. They recommend people.
Yes.
Mahatma Gandhi did so much, but he didn't get a Peace Nobel Prize. Why? Because he denied. He said, I don't want your sir title. I will not obey you. I am not your person. So don't worry. We have to tell what we have to tell.
Hello?
Yeah, tell me.
Hello?
Tell me. No hello also. No hello.
Can't hear that.
No hello. No hello.
Okay, sir.
Hello is Alexander Graham Bell's girlfriend who invented telephone.
Yes.
Who invented telephone?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah, her girlfriend was
Alexander Graham Bell.
Alexander Graham Bell's girlfriend was hello.
Okay.
So he called Alexander Graham Bell's girlfriend, first telephone to girlfriend only. And called hello. Now you are calling me hello. Is my name hello? No more.
Sorry, sir.
No.
Sorry, doctor.
Again,
Sorry,
sir.
doctor.
No hello, no sir. Dr. TPS. That's it. You should learn. You must make some difference, right?
Yes, I want to.
Yeah. Now you learned how to read how to ask question, how to write word by word. Look at dictionary, understand the meaning, use it so that you become much better in your language. Okay? Okay, Swati.
I have seen, sorry, doctor, I have seen the prelims handbook.
Yeah.
Can I buy that book?
That is with you, no PDF. Why do you want to buy? Where do you get? You will not get. It is not for sale.